Okay, Ms. Driggers, thank you for doing this. Like to hear a little bit about your story. Can you tell us how you became a realtor?
Okay. I worked at Prudential. I started there as a switchboard person. I worked there for about 5 years. And then the manager passed away, and his daughter was going to Baylor. And that's where I sent Indy going up to Baylor. And basically, they wanted me to stick with Prudential, but go out of state. And I didn't want to go. And my husband was retired military, and he got into real estate, and he was out every night. So I decided I wanted to join my husband to see what the hell he was doing every night.
Okay.
And actually, people at Prudential, I saw 3 people right there from that same office. Okay. And I had fun. I liked helping people. And basically, I don't know how it happened. It's just I attract people by being a country girl. I didn't own the company. I went with my husband to Las Vegas. I helped him pay for the company, and I'm still not in the company. Okay. And it just gravitated. And I never wanted to be in management. I
Okay.
wanted to manage myself, and I wanted to make a difference for the people. I didn't think about the money. I
Okay.
just thought about the people. And the biggest challenge I had is I sold the bag boy, the commissary house. It took me 6 months. I know a lot of people using the commissary. I tell them, look for this guy, look for this guy. And I tell them, tip him good, because he's going to buy a house. And I'm going to help him.
Now,
That was
was that your first transaction? Wow.
No, I wasn't a person.
Okay.
I had to work with him 6 months to have it where he could qualify.
Okay.
I got people to give him a better tip, and I gave them money for doing it for me.
Wow.
I'm a country girl. I like giving to people.
Do you remember your first transaction?
Yeah, and it was about 40,000. And this is a long time ago. And then I didn't own the company. I didn't work for the company. I worked for me.
Okay.
And I finally had a secretary of my own. But first, everybody was helping me. But then the secretary got good, and she went off and went someplace else and everything else. But I didn't graduate from high school.
Okay.
I got my diploma after I was married.
Okay.
I went to UTEP, and that was taking too long. Before that, before I got in real estate, I went to UTEP, and then I went to Durham Business College, because that was going to get me there faster than UTEP.
Okay.
Okay. So I got acknowledgments there. I did good. And then when Al got his license, and he was a hunter, fisherman, and all this kind of stuff. Okay. And he was a good guy, but I didn't always agree with him. But I did as far as his management. I didn't want nothing to do with it. I just wanted to be for me and my people that I was helping.
What do you think real estate has taught you the most about life?
To appreciate everybody and deal with them however they wanted to be dealt with. Okay. Not me. How can we help you get this to do? I got all the knowledge, but I didn't preach it. I could feel it.
So you help people buy the way they want to buy and sell the way they want to sell.
And I could feel if I was not going to be able to work with them. Like I sold Jenner, two-star general, I sold a doctor. Anybody that wanted me, I could help them. And I didn't care if they were so educated. I didn't have to use all those big words. They could feel it. I could feel people, and they could feel me. I was a God-fearing person. I didn't want to do the bad stuff. Where I saw a lot of ladies having relationships, I didn't have time for that.
So if you could go back and talk to your younger self.
I'd say you made it, baby.
Okay. You made it, baby.
I like to have fun. The good Lord has blessed me.
Yes.
And all of my people, like these two, they stood by me forever. Okay.
So let me ask you this. Over the years, and you've seen the development of GEPAR. You've been a part of this thing for so long.
Keep it straight. They have good restrictions that you can't do. And so if you don't go along with them, you go down.
And talk to those restrictions.
There's some things that you shouldn't do.
Right. And I know you've seen changes along this journey, and the change from your perspective, has it always been good to you?
No, I can not always, but
Okay.
mostly.
Most of it. Okay. And so a person that's probably sitting there seeing you and watching you right now and wanting to know why would you stay in the association so long, what would you tell them?
The associations is what helped me make it. They were my restrictions in the right way. They kept me straight.
What do you hope GEPAR never loses as it continues to grow?
Actually, I think people are getting more lenient in everything, but I think they need to be strict on their rules and kind of force the people out that's not doing right.
So you're saying basically keep the enforcement, keep doing those things to make sure our association and our industry still stays.
And never had any problem with board of realtors.
Okay. Love.
Sometimes I felt like they could be more caring.
Love it.
It's not what you know, it's how you live. Sometimes we know more than we portray. So they need to show their feelings, just reflect. Okay, so this thing's acting up, it needs to be corrected.
Yeah, I agree. Let's talk about you a little bit more. What are you most proud of your legacy? What do you think you're most proud of your legacy?
My backboard. The board that getting in my house.
Okay.
I'm so general houses. Oh, this one general come by to see me before he left, so I was busy. I was working for somebody else. And then he died just before he got his third star.
Okay.
He left town.
All right.
You know, it's crazy. It was military. I did a lot with the military because I had been there and I could relate to him.
Okay. Thank you.
God's been good to me. It seems like he put people there for me to have. It's felt like it was meant to be.
Just meant to be. You're supposed to be for these people, right?
And the money just came. I didn't know. I was thinking on that. But I like to have fun. I like to appreciate people, everything. I don't care if they're rank, serial number, and all that kind of crap. Okay.
And so if years later, let's say 10, 15 years later, and somebody sees this video, how would you want them to remember you?
As happy-go-lucky. I'm not the most educated person in the world, but I care about people. I can feel people. When I meet somebody, I can tell if I'm going to help them or not. And I feel like they can feel the same thing. More than knowledge, I'm telling you, there's a feeling.
So I'd like to get your perspective on, I'm sure you've probably seen technology and all this other stuff develop.
But I always had helpers too. I didn't always know all that crap.
Okay. And would you say still to the day, it's a relationship business still versus technology?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the people.
So my last question to you, when the next generation of realtors come and they're watching this video, what do you hope they learn about your life?
To care for people.
Care for people. Okay.
People is what makes us more of a person. Makes it easier to give people.
Love it.
And giving is all about life. The more you give, the more you get.
And is there anything else that you would like to say? Anything you like to talk about? Anything you like to say for anyone to know whatsoever?
It has feelings. Doesn't matter if they got all those diplomas with all kind of education. If they have a feeling for people, they'll get further in life. Keep that education.
Thank you. Perfect.
So, in other words, the poor country girl has done good, and God has blessed her.